Right now, you're going to challenge Miami. Alonzo Mourning, the only shot blocker out on the floor. Now, at the other end, New Jersey without a shot blocker. So, should be going to the basket all day here today.
Wade and the two Joneses have early fouls. Anderson has 2 fouls. Already 11 fouls thus far in the game against Miami. What a move by Carter. Tomorrow night on NBA TV. Winner of this series meets the winner of that series in the NBA's postseason brackets. Carter. Beautiful. Of the third quarter. Best comes in.
Yeah, you want him strong here right now, Al. You're only down 5. Just don't let it get away from you.
Vince all the way.
Great part, and leaving at the end of the 7th grade to go to Germany, and then bounce around as an Army brat, like he would say.
Miami in game 2 got off to that 7-0 lead.
Yeah, the big thing with New Jersey, what they have to do is they've got to get a lot of rhythm, get some ball movement. They're going to bring Vince Carter, move him around a little bit offensively, and try to get him some open looks. That's going to be a big key.
All right, here is Carter on the catch and move, and he's able to drill it. All right, thanks, Craig. Yes, that's great news. You can see the smile on Brian Hill's face these past couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it's amazing how many times you hear stories just like that one involving Shaq. As Vince Carter knocks down.
Alonzo, not a popular figure here in New Jersey. The Nets inside him. There's a Kid fires. Nets inside Alonzo to that 4-year, $20 million contract. Here's Carter, rebounded by Kristic. And Mourning couldn't scoop it up. Carter coming in.
He's taken just 45 three-pointers this year, but you look at him from 19 to 20 feet, he's getting to be automatic.
Vince
is heaven these days, because not only do you get to feed off of Shaq, but you get to feed off of Wade, so you're going to get a lot of open shots. That's why Pat Riley put this club together, getting guys like Dooling and Christian Laettner.
10 points. He's 5 of 12 from the field. Miami up by 7, just under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Heat trying to make it a 3-0 lead in the best of 7. Vince Carter, who has not shot.
This goes a little bit.
But poor free throw shooting, actually by both teams, and the Nets now 12 of 18 at the line. Here's Carter.
There was enough to warrant a foul there.
Carter played by Anderson. Carter shoots. Yes.
Hit a terrific one-on-one move. Couldn't get the jumper to go.
Damon Jones fires for 3. Rebounded by Collins. Good box out on O'Neal. By Collins.
And second possession in a row that Miami has. Carter can turn things around mid-game. So look for Wade to be very aggressive, try to take over things here in overtime.
Here's Carter spinning. And scores! Wade will defend on the inbound. Kid looking, can't find anybody. They have no timeouts remaining. Now Carter fires. And scores! Carter!
Let him go into the basket.
Shot clock at 7. There's Carter. Game coming up on 3.5 hours of basketball with 5.5 remaining in the second overtime. Carter from way downtown and goes glass. Eddie Jones.
Well, down the stretch when the Nets won 15 of 19 games to make it to the playoffs, it was all Vince Carter and Jason Kidd. The only way they're able to win to make any run on them unless you can force turnovers and get out the open floor, which New Jersey has not been able to do.
Here's Carter. Nice move by Vince Carter.
Super Bowl, we used to do a lot of inserts and injects, and he worked with me as my partner. So yeah, we get along very well. But one other thing I have to tell you, Steve, I'm a lot cheaper.
Good point. Craig indicating that he has guided Jamie's career to this point.
turnover score in transition. That has been really a big key to their game, and it's all out of their defense right now.
Now, we talked about that being the key to this game, and New Jersey has 14 points off of turnovers, and New Jersey has 15, Miami 14. So a dead even heat is actually an advantage for the Heat.
Oh, Vince Carter from
the operation here, but retiring from coaching. Now Van Gundy did a miraculous job. They ended 17-4 down the stretch when every game was so critical.
The shot by Haslam. Now Carter from way outside.
That's a big part of his game.
His game, and he said he really attributes it to confidence. Number one, he's another year older and wiser, but more importantly is the confidence that Shaquille O'Neal has instilled in him. He says there are times in a game where Shaq will come to him and say, listen, Flash, you've got to take over the game. And he says when the most dominant
New Jersey, they're taking the heart out of Jersey. Their two key guys, Kidd and Carter, are struggling. They're 3 for 14. They're getting good looks at the basket, though. It isn't like they're not, that they're forcing things. They're getting good looks. They just have to start making some shots.
Well, they're 0 for their last 8, and they ended the first quarter 0 for 8. And Carter finally ends this little drought to make 42-28. The Heat has been up, not since the beginning of the game. They led 4-0. New Jersey made a nice little run. But back came Miami. And right now, fairly comfortable mid-second quarter lead, and trying to make it a little less comfortable is and Wade, and nobody's looking at you, and you're the guy. You're the point man. With tons of opportunities, and finally in his 7th season with his 19th, he's become a bit of a star. Whatever really playing for was number 1 overall. That they didn't get. Phoenix is number 1, and in fact, San Antonio finished ahead of Miami as you take a look at the tie break. Only 4 times in the 64 have they scored 100. This will be 5. Not right there, but it's coming. Don't worry. Carter. To give him a Wade. The crossover. Floater. Got it.
That's discouraging. Richard Jefferson played him off the dribble as well as you can play him, and then he makes that acrobatic shot. See, that's where he breaks your heart out.
31 for D. Wade. Carter. From beyond the...
He just turned it loose for Twan. And Twan had to finish it up himself.
5 turnovers, part of the reason that the Celtics are in a 2-point game right here. And
what a nice play by Ricky Davis to pick that off.
Yeah, good steal, not the best pass. He just turned it loose for Twan. And Twan had to finish it up himself.
5 turnovers, part of the reason that the Celtics are in a 2-point game right here. And New Jersey now has their first lead off the 3 from Vince Carter. He is still hobbling a bit.
Well, one of the things that Carter did so effectively down in New Jersey was shoot those threes coming off picks. And Pierce was expecting that Ricky Davis would jump out and really challenge that.
Marcus Banks trying to take it to Kidd. Here comes Jason the other way. Al Jefferson's coming in a moment. Carter into the lane.
Yeah, actually it worked out, but I'm not sure he had an earlier, better option for a layup. He had numbers originally, but he chose to go to Pierce. That's what gets your attention. That extra pass, the good look, being able to see the floor.
Carter comes up firing a 3 and buries it.
Much more aggressive and physical defensively as well.
Carter. Carter. Look out.
Yeah, nice.
A feisty Lawrence Frank on the sideline. Carter spinning in traffic and banks it.
Wow, tough. The third quarter. This is what they kind of did against Cleveland the other night. Go with these young people.
Carter Carter. A good hustle play by Collins.
Yeah, Nets in control now. The momentum is switched, and they're pretty much dictating whatever offense they want. And their defense is doing a job on the Selleck offense.
Back out to Kidd, fakes the three. Lays it down to Carter. He'll take it. Make it.
See if Carter can interrupt it.
Buford. Clifford Robinson on the offensive glass. Gets it to Carter. Oh, he throws it.
You can take it whenever you have it. And you're a point guard. That's not going to work.
Carter inside. At 14 minutes or more.
1-1. Oh, boy. Wow. That's it.
Nice. That's what you've come to expect from Bernie and Phil's furniture.
So we saw some of the great things that Jefferson can do, and some of the things that he still has to learn is on the defensive end.
Kidd makes it a 9-point game. Inside, Jefferson. The two.
Well done. A little late with the pass, but a good look by West.
I think he had to clear the big guy just to try and see him.
Yeah, exactly.
Kidd gets doubled. Under 3 minutes now to go in the game. Wow.
Boy, and
Well, there's going to be a good matchup between Larry Hughes, who has the assignment right now, on Vince Carter.
Bad pass by Jared Jeffries leads to a fast break and a Carter back. By Kidd with no call.
Well, you've got to be very careful with those kind of passes when Jason Kidd is involved in the game.
Wizards trying to get the steal, but it comes to Carter, who shoots an amazing shot and scores. Larry, good penetration, had it stolen away. Carter got it, picked his pocket. Wizards have 8 turnovers in 8 minutes and 9 points. Tom Thomas off the Washington bench. Travis Best in the game. Along with Clifford Robinson for New Jersey. Here's Robinson. Nice pass and an easy slam to Carter. For a Bulls loss against the Knicks. It's the only way that Washington can still get home court advantage for the first round. Carter easily off the glass. Knicks, they're 15 of 21.
Good thing the last few minutes, Gilbert Arenas has really started to look for a shot and come alive.
Anthony Peeler, the hanging jumper, good. Peeler playing in his 39th game this year with Washington, averaging a shade under 4 points a game. Carter.